So today was a good day. I made some tiny tavern furniture and I discovered my new favorite material. It's this. Wait, no, this. This metal seal thing is gold. We'll come back to this in a minute. So, making tiny tables. I'm not measuring anything, just eyeballing it. Balsa wood is a fantastic material for this application because it's easy to work with and even easier to make look like wood. The trick to eyeballing this stuff is to have a model as reference while you're building. That way you can keep everything in scale without having to think too hard. As long as it looks right next to the model, it's all good. Then I drop the tables in some wood stain for some quick and easy colour. Okay, that metal from before, this is why it's so good. You can beat it up, scratch it, poke holes in it, and it retains its shape perfectly, and it looks like metal because it's the perfect scale as well. Also, a good tip for working with this stuff, which I discovered a little bit later on, is to hit it with some sandpaper because it will hold paint much better. On top of that, I used some varieties of brown oil paints, which made for some lovely and vibrant shading. I love the richness of oil paints. They did a superb job of bringing out all the wood grain and all the dents and divots. It's awesome. Next up, tiny stools, which I ended up loving a stupid amount. There are so many moments I just sit back and just giggle making these. They're so small and dumb. I really want to make some tavern fight rules for Mordheim, and I could totally see these getting thrown around or used as improvised weapons, which makes me incredibly excited. I also added a dusting of weathering pigments to age up the metal and wood a little bit. This effect is sort of like trying to make it look old and maybe like a bit moldy. I don't know, not moldy. Rotted. Maybe not that either. Maybe the varnish surface has gotten a bit sticky or not that, like moisture stains and stuff. I don't know, whatever. It looks good, so that's why I did it. While I was at my desk fiddling with some scraps, I made some tiny soups. So dumb. The spoon is metal from earlier, and the soup is epoxy, and the garnish is flock. I also made some really simple beer steins by wrapping up some of the metal scraps around a paintbrush and sealing the bottoms with a little bit of modeling epoxy. This build was so fun, a little bit dumb, and totally out of my wheelhouse. I was requested to make this on my Patreon, and I'm so glad. This is something I would typically 3D print or buy something commercially available, but making something like this has made me, stupidly happy. I just want to make more, not for any reason, just to look at and laugh because it's so small. I don't know. Thank you very much for the support, everyone. All the new Patreon support is bloody fantastic and allowed me to dedicate more time to making more content I love. So thank you so much. So cool. Yeah, okay. Bye. See you next week. Oh, no, I'm scared to say that. No, I'll see you next week. All right. Bye.